Hello dear friends, you're most welcome on my YouTube channel. So dear friends, today I'm going to start with you the Daikin VRV system training and especially for the Daikin VRV. So dear friends, this is all pre-recorded training videos are also available on my applications. So you can access all videos and all about installations to wiring, addressing, test and operation, error solving and others. So dear friends, basically in this video, I'm going to explain you about all about Daikin VRV system control PCB boards. So how is it working and what's the exactly the processing of the working and what's the exactly reasons to troubleshooting and why the effect sometime in the VRV system. So dear friends, just I started and introduce you some PCB boards. So this is a main PCB for VRV3. This is a main PCB for VRV3. So dear friends, especially this is a main board. So you can say this is a control board. This is especially for the VRV3. So you can see there is a all function here for push button setting and about the this is the push button settings. You can make a setting for the all kind of from the this is a BS1, BS2, BS3, BS4. So you can use all of this for the different kind of programming setting in the system, and all jacks is there. And also communication wire is here. You can see F1, F2, F1, F2, or Q1, Q2. So most of the students can confuse. So why is it 2 point for F1 and F2? There is a one F1, F2. Second one is F1, F2, and another one is Q1, Q2. So what is this? Why the second one also is there is a circuit? There is also option for the two wires for F1, F2. So this is one for the central control. So you can understand there is a few. So especially this PCB we are used for in Daikin VRV3, not for 4, VRV3. So you can see the main PCB control board. And another one is I will show you that this is PCB. This is inverter PCB board. This is inverter PCB board. So you can see this is type of inverter PCB board we are using VRV. So sometime in the problem then compressor is a high amperes and compressor or high current voltage and some protections and some IC or some fuses, some many or protections and all in PCB board. Sometimes it's damage, but especially the all PCB control board mainly is damaged by compressor. Then high current is taking by the some shortage or some any other reasons like mechanical struts and many more. So this is the inverter PCB board for VRV system, and another one is the PCB board VRV second for smaller like a 6 HP, 4 HP machines. So this is the inverter PCB for that. So that kind of PCB we are used in VRV second. Main VRV fan board PCB board. This is for special for fan motor. Then you are use fan motor PCB, so you can see like this PCB for VRV fan motor PCB. And friends, also another one PCB I will show you. This is a VRV fan motor PCB board and wiring for compressor wire. This is the wiring for compressor from the inverter PCB to compressor. This is a jack or some thimbles there. So you can connect it with the plugs and compressor plugs. You can connect it. This is wire spare part, or so we can call. So somewhere sometimes it's damaged or one, so you can change and you can order. And this one is a VRV3 noise filter PCB. This is a noise filter PCB for VRV3. So you can see there like this of PCB. So this is a company made and company factory settings and assembling everything. So you cannot put additional from your desire. Everything is manufactured by company. This is a VRV non-inverter compressor 3-phase contactor. This is a very good and fantastic. Sometimes is struck, sometimes is not come A1, A2 from the low pressure and high pressure. So that time this contactor is not work. And sometimes is burn for the high current or like this for struck or burn or shortage, whatever. So easy way you can change. Same one is like a same capacity, same ampere and uh, same phases. So dear friends, also you can remember this one. This is Daikin VRV expansion valves. This is especially we are used in outdoor and indoor unit, especially in outdoor unit in discharge line. Then we are receive any heat load. So according to heat load, the expansion valve is closed and open. So you can use easy way. So sometimes it's damaged, so you can remove it. It will, and also you can clean sometime because there is something is stuck. So you can clean some dust and wear that in the thimbles and in the jacks. So you can remove and this is the mechanical parts inbuilt in the connected in the copper pipe. But this motor is not connected. You can remove this one from the upside. Is there is a screw, so you can remove and you can put new one if there is problem or something is not working. So that time. Daikin expansion valve coil. This is a coil. So if you are going to change sometime expansion valve coil, so in this condition, just you have to remember the serial number or the parts number, model number, outdoor model number, indoor model number, or expansion valve model number. 3 information you are needed, then you are bring a new one or you are going to change this one. Outdoor model number, indoor model number, or expansion valve coil model number. After that, you can change this one. Okay. Daikin VRV thermistor assembly. Thermistor means sensor. Thermistor you can use in the outdoor units. So different kind like a high pressure, low pressure, heat exchanger, ambient sensor, and many more. So that is a package of sensors. So we are plug in the main PCB or some inverter PCB. So that time something is a problem with the thermistor error. We are getting any error with the thermistor. That time we can change and we can check the ohms or values of thermistor. If there is okay, because if thermistor is problem, so in these conditions you have to check the exactly thermistor is a problem or not. You can put out the timber from the jack from the PCB. After that you check the value. If there is a value, there is a right like a 5K, 10K, 15K, 20K, according to especially 20K or is a big value from the discharge line from the compressor there is, but in the low pressure there is 5K, 10K like this. So you can check the value. If there is value is okay, then your sensor, your thermistor is okay. But if there is a problem with the PCB are not going output for the thermistor, how you can check? You can check from the jacks. There is output is coming from the or not. So you can put the your meter plug in there and check that there is thermistor output supply is coming from PCB or not. If there is not coming, it means the PCB problem. And if there is coming and sensor is thermistor is not working, it means this thermistor is wrong. Wrong not, but damage or something is not working position. Daikin VRV thermistor assembly. So same like in the indoor unit also we are used, and also we are using the outdoor unit. So many kind of thermistor we are different type of like a 10 or 15 thermistor. So you can check, no problem. And then you are change any thermistor. If you are going to change any thermistor in any system, so in these conditions, you have to write a model number of outdoor unit, capacity of outdoor unit, and the value of thermistor. After that, where you are going to use this one, for which use. There is a code for especially for the thermistor. This code where you are going to use the thermistor name is displayed in the, there is a displayed or maybe the sticker there is in outdoor panel. So you can see the exactly the thermistor is the name, what is this there, and which uses for you are using in the system. So same things you have to write it. So you can bring a new one, and after that you can install. Daikin VRV thermistor, Daikin outdoor unit. So this is also is the thermistor for the Daikin. So you can see the all pictures for thermistor or sensors. Daikin air conditioner VRV second or VRV third external current transformer sensor or board receiver. This one also we are used in all companies, but especially this one for the Daikin VRV3 or VRV2. This is a passing voltage or current for the board receiver. Everything is okay there in the system or not. If there is something is problem, so that kind of PCB we have to change, small one, and you can see in all companies indoor units. This VRV 3 fan motor. This fan motor for the outdoor unit. So outdoor unit fan motor especially we are use, but sometimes this is especially DC or somewhere is AC, but almost is DC. So if there is a problem with the motor is stuck, motor is bearing, motor is burned, motor is passing out current, whatever. So in this condition, same serial number, same model number, same capacity of outdoor unit, you can replace and you can change the fan motors. Another one. Daikin VRV service checker. Daikin VRV service checker. How you can find this one and how you can get this one, how you can buy this one. Because of that, this is not available in the market for the publicly. You cannot buy this one. So if you need to buy this one, so you can contact with me. I will provide you service checker for Daikin. And after then you are received this one, so you have to connect your communication wiring or your F1, F2 wiring with the system service checker, and you can read out all indoor and outdoor unit, all mechanical protection, control, indoor, outdoor, high pressure, low pressure, all about the information of the system. You can receive a digital data. Daikin VRV transmission monitor. So this is special for the communication. Then we are fault something, so we can check from this one. Daikin VRV PCB mainboard. Last time just I show you the VRV3, and this is for especially for VRV4. This kind of PCB especially we are using. There is also a push button setting VS1, VS2, VS3, and there is a display for the any kind of setting or displayed anyone whatever we are going to be put in the programming. So that will be showing in the display. So this one also, and inverter PCB model for the VRV4, like this PCB we are using VRV. So sometimes it's problem with the inverter PCB. So same things we can bring according to the capacity of outdoor unit, model number, serial number, and parts number. We have to remember. And inverter PCB board also like this one. Daikin VRV 3 fan motor. Daikin VRV refrigerants, joints, and branch pipe like a Y branch system. So Y branch system we are used in the system. That kind of VRV, the different kind of models of Y branch we are using different kind of VRF system, but especially in the VRV system, you can see in this picture. So that kind of Y branch we are using according to the indoor unit capacity or outdoor section discharge. We can divide and we can connect refrigerant pipe section and discharge uses for Y branch. Thank you. And another one, then you are seeing this picture. There is a most of outdoor unit are connected, each one for the master to slave, master to slave. After that, we use also a branch system and we connect the copper pipe and the best of outdoor unit and the insulation with the insulation and uses the Y branch, everything. So welding or flashing, everything we need to be carefully everything, so we cannot get any kind of leakages. Daikin VRV compressor. So especially Daikin VRV compressor, according to the system capacity, there is available in inverter or non-inverter, but especially we are use inverter compressor right now. So if there is something is problem in the outdoor compressor, so same one is we can buy and send the model number, series number, and the capacity of outdoor unit. We can buy. So according to model number, we can buy. So especially we need to buy. And after, if you are replace any out in the compressor in the outdoor unit, so in this condition, how you can installation was the programming and setting for the vacuums only for outdoor unit. Second one is the programming for the whole expansion and controls, programming for the additional gas charge, and also flashing and vacuums. So also you can learn with me. Again, VRV compressor. Again, VRV PCB board or VRV X. You can see like this PCB we are used in VRV X. So this is a master PCB. We can put all programming and settings in this system. This is the outdoor unit. So in the VRV system, we can connect the multiple indoor units, multiple of type of thermostat controls, and types of indoor units. Many things we can different we can use. So dear friends, thank you very much for watching this video, and please subscribe this channel. And my upcoming batch is started from 15 March 2025. So you can learn all about the almost 20 companies VRF system, all about installation to troubleshooting, commissioning, error code solving, everything. Also, you will get the certificate from my side. This is a very important for you if you are working as a VRF technician. So this is very necessary everywhere. If you are applying for the new job or you are working on site, you are applying for the dealers for the job as a job quotations, whatever. So this is a very important. Training is the most important, because without training we cannot do anything. If you are doing without training, so it's called a jugaad. So jugaad is not a perfect for us to a successful career. So we need to be perfection in the right way. So training is the most important. So dear friends, thank you for watching this video. And 15 March is my batch is coming for new batch, and for registrations there is a link for registration in description, so you can join this one. Thank you very much.